Assalamualaikum guys, welcome back to my new YouTube video. First of all, I want to thank to you all because we are almost crossing 100 subscribers and it is a huge deal for me. So in this video we are going to create a loader page. So let's get started and coding. First of all, we will create an HTML file naming it like loader page. Now we will set our title, which will be Neumorphism animation effects. Now we will add our style CSS file. Now to create a loader page, we need to create a div with loader class, and inside it there will be a span element with an icon element, eye element. So let's start our styling. So first of all, we will set margin and padding for all classes, and we will create box sizing as border box. Now we will create our CSS for our body. Display will be flex. Justifying content to center and aligning content always center. Now we will set our minimum height which will be 100 VH, and we will set our background which will be light grayish color. Let's check now how it looks. Now you can see it is giving a light grayish color. Now let's write code CSS for our loader element. Position will be relative. Display flex. Now we will write our CSS for loader span. We will set our width and height to 250 pixels. Now we will set our background which will be same as body color. Let's add border 6 pixel solid with same color. Now we will add our box shadow. Now let's check how it looks. So it is a block. Let's add radius, border radius, which will be 50%. Let's write CSS for loaded span before. We will set inset to 0 and border radius we will set We have added box shadow. Now let's check how it looks. It looks good. Now let's add CSS for after element of span. Let's make its border black so we know where it is. Let's add box shadow as well. Now let's check how it looks. We need to add more background box shadow. It is not looking right now. Now let's check again. Still looking the same. Let's change our border color. Now check. No, it's not looking like we want it to be. Let me check out. Oh, we have 0 incent. We will change it to 40 pixels. Now let's check. Now it's looking like perfect. Now we will add a color which will be rotating around axis. I will use 3 colors to make it look more beautiful. A blue one, and a pink one, and a yellow one. Now let's check how it looks. Oh, it's not displaying right now, so let's add incent. Now let's check. Let's add border radius. Now let's add some animation. Now set our keyframes for this animation. Now let's check it's working or not. It's looking good. Let's add some blurry effect. Some color is outside, so let's add overflow hidden on our loader span element. Now it looks good. Let's add our font awesome library, and after that we will add our rocket and clouds. Just copy this link and paste it in our after our style.css file. Now we will copy our rocket icon. Now we will create a div with rocket class after loader, and inside it we will add the icon of rocket. Now let's write CSS code for this. Now let's check how it looks. It is centered. Let's write some more CSS to make it bigger and change its color. Let's add some animation as well so we can see it's moving. Now we will add our keyframes for this animation. Let's check how it looks. It is not moving correctly, so let's change our keyframes. Translate, let's set 100% as well here. Now let's check. It is not moving correctly still, so let's change it. Now let's check. Now it's moving correctly. Now we will download our cloud icons. Now we will paste cloud icons below rocket icon 4 times with our variable I, which we will assign whom we will assign some values which will be used to position them correctly in CSS. Now let's check. So they are looking good. Now let's write some CSS for them. Now let's check how it looks. So they are looking good. Now let's add some color and some animation as well. Let's mark them with black border. Now they look good. Let's add some animation. Now let's set our keyframes for this animation. Now let's check. So let's add our ending animation as well at 100%. Now let's check. Okay, they are moving correctly. So now let's add overflow hidden to our rocket, so clouds will not go outside it. Now let's check after adding some border radius as well. Now they are looking good. Let's add some animation delay as well. Now let's check how they look. Now they are looking really beautiful. Now let's add some mirror effect as well at the bottom of the loader and as well to the rocket. So guys, this tutorial is complete. Remember me in your prayers. Stay blessed. Allah Hafiz.